everybody, it's Carolyn and Capone again. Welcome back to our RV life. So it's Christmas Day and I am in Ehrenberg, and today I'm here with my friend Bob, and I am surrounded by a lot of wonderful people. Last video I shot was about being alone on the holidays. I thought it would be a great opportunity to talk about relationships. As a strong, independent woman who has fought tooth and nail to gain my independence and to learn how to be alone, and has made a lot of mistakes getting in relationships that I had no business being in, because either number one, I thought I should be in a relationship, or number two, I couldn't be by myself, or number three, because literally all of us are just told over and over and over again that we're not complete unless we're coupled. We can all relate to that, and I've written in my blogs about this. We are told from birth, being a little girl, right? You dream of the big white wedding and finding your Prince Charming and being swept off your feet, and you're gonna live happily ever after. And media propagates that, what I'm gonna call a myth, both for men and women, especially for women. And I don't mean any disrespect to men out there, because we all have the same pressures put on us. I think though men not as much. It's more acceptable for the stag, solo, bachelor men with all the notches on his bedpost, right? He's a Casanova. But a single woman, what's wrong with you? Why can't you find a man? And I'm even getting that in my comments. Oh, you must be a man hater because you're alone. This video is about all of the pressure on all of us to couple. Yeah, we are social animals. And yes, we cannot be hermits. And I've talked about that. As much as I want to be a hermit, it's not the reality. I do need people in my life. I am not a man hater. I'm not a people hater. I love people. But I have learned through my struggles, through my ups and my downs and my rabbit holes, I like my own company. And that's okay. I don't have to fill the empty space with people who don't deserve to be in my space, which is what I have always done. Because I thought I should be in a relationship, because if I'm not, there's something wrong with me, I've always let in the wrong people. And not just men, but female friends too. I have a long history of just letting in anybody who wants to be in. Oh, you like me? Oh, then be my friend. I wasn't very discerning. And it took me several years of struggling, and like I've said before, spending holidays alone on the couch by myself, and nights crying myself to sleep and wondering what's wrong with me. Why can't I find love? And why do I attract all the wrong men? And why do my friends betray me? And I mean, I've been through all of that. And on the other end is this, and this wonderful solo life that I love. I love my solitude. I love my independence. I love traveling the world by myself, backpacking by myself. I love that I can do that and that I'm not afraid to do it. So that leaves the question, how do I let somebody in? I am guarding my independence so closely because I fought so hard to get it that I do not want to let it go. Now I've made the decision to live my life freely. I don't want to give that up. I don't want to be tied down or put in a box. So then how do I encompass my freedom, my independence, my individuality, and allow someone special into my life? And that is something I have been really struggling with. I have someone I enjoy spending time with immensely for the first time in my life. I mean, I've never had the experience that I have with this person. We understand each other. He respects my independence. He's not trying to put me in a box. He's not trying to tame me. A lot of men in my life want to tame me. A lot of men say, I love strong, independent women, and yet when I declare my independence and my strength, they want to tame me. and they want to extinguish my fire. And that has always been my challenge with relationships. And now I've met someone who doesn't want to do that. He loves my independence, he loves my strength, and the last thing he wants to do is tell me I can't be independent and I can't be strong and I can't travel alone. So I'm sharing this with you because I have learned, especially on YouTube, that by being completely open and sharing myself with you, I am touching something in a lot of you. We are not alone in any of this, and a lot of us are struggling with being in that box, whatever that box is, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, all the labels that society puts on us. I don't want to be a label anymore. I was a label for too long. I am not gonna be put in a box by anyone. And definitely not myself. Thing is, I found my freedom and I am not willing to give that up. Sure, I found someone who I enjoy being with, and what I have decided is that I'm going to enjoy it for what it is. When we're together, I'm going to enjoy our time together. I'm going to enjoy his company, but I am not going to let that stop me from being the solo, single, independent woman that I am, because it took me too long to get here, and I am guarding that with my life. A lot of what my channel is about is bucking convention. Convention wants to tell me, oh, you hang out with a man, he must be your boyfriend, or you must be in a committed relationship, or you must be a couple. And I even struggle with that. What is it? What does it mean? And what I have decided means that when I'm with him, I enjoy his company. Period. I am still a free spirit. I am still a single, independent woman. I still prefer to travel by myself most of the time. When I come together with someone who I really enjoy being with, that it is what it is. And it doesn't change who I am. It doesn't change how I live my life. This is about change. This is about defining your own life and making your life what you want it to be. Don't let other people put you in a box. People are either going to hate what they don't understand or try to put it in a box. I mean, when I first started posting my videos about living in an RV, must be a homeless freeloader. And now that I'm hanging out with someone whose company I enjoy, they want to put me in a box. You must be a couple. You must be boyfriend and girlfriend. We don't have to call it anything. We can just be. And that is a beautiful thing. That is the meaning of freedom. That is the meaning of independence. And maybe that's even the meaning of love. You too can redefine your life. Shed the labels. Shed the expectations of what society thinks you should be. When I was 17 years old, people would talk about, oh, when are you getting married and having babies? And I said, I'm never getting married and I don't want babies. And they laughed, ha ha, wait till your clock starts ticking, ha ha ha. Well, the joke's on them. I'm 49 years old and trust me, there's never been a clock. I did not come with a clock. So I have been different my whole life. My whole life, I have just said traditional relationships and marriage and is not for me. But I've said in other videos, I had to go through the motions and I had to chase all of that to find out it didn't fit for me. And now here I am redefining my life once again and saying, I'm going to live my life my way. I don't expect everybody to understand it. I don't care if anybody understands it. I just need to do what makes me happy. And if I can find someone who understands that and wants to come along for the ride, then more power to us, right? All of us have spent so much time trying to fit into a mold of what we are told we should be. And I wanted to have this talk with you about relationships because this is something I've been struggling with lately. I've gotten over the hump of how do I live alone, and now I'm on the other side, and how do I let somebody in? I love being alone. I also love being with my friend. So right now the best I can do is just to balance that, spend time with my friend until I say, okay, wake up one day and say, okay, I need to hit the road. I need to be alone again. And then I go out and I be alone for a while and say, okay, I'm going to come back and hang out with my friend again. You are free to live your life however you want to live it. Don't let other people dictate what your life or your relationships look like. Just do what is best for you. I don't know when that became bad or selfish. We only get one time around. And as long as we're kind and giving and caring to other human beings and considerate, and as long as we treat others with love and compassion, that's giving. That's as much as a person can give in this crazy, mean world. So it's not selfish to take care of yourself. It's not selfish to do what is best for you. So I hope this video helps you in some small way. I continue to share myself with you because every time I do, and every time I go to a new level of sharing and vulnerability, I hear more and more people who I'm reaching and touching and who can relate to my stories. So the more I hear that, the more I'm going to continue to share myself with you, because there's nothing worse than feeling alone in the world. And I know that because I've been there so much. And if I can reach one person and say, you're not alone, live your life your freaking way. Who cares what anybody else thinks? Because I'm still struggling with that, as many of you know, with the mean viewers and stuff. I'm still struggling with saying, screw you, I don't care what you think. It's a hard one. We all care what other people think, and it's still a work in progress for me, just like many other things. Anyway, be happy, be peaceful, be whoever you want to be, and don't let anybody put you in a box. It's your life. Create it however you want to create it. Make it look like whatever you want to make it look like. Do what makes you happy, and just treat others with kindness and compassion. All right. Merry Christmas again, although you're going to be getting this after Christmas, but thank you all. 20,000 subscribers in 5 weeks. Wow. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. It's mind-blowing. I got recognized the other day, by the way. I was getting propane and the guy came out and he's like, oh, you're the lady from the blanket video. Oh my God, I can't believe it. It's overwhelming. But you guys that are helping my channel grow so fast, I am very, very grateful for you. I love you guys. I'm so happy that you are here on this journey with me. It really helps. I actually feel less alone when I'm traveling alone, knowing that I have 20,000 of you out there with me, sharing this journey with me. So thank you. And I hope you're having a wonderful holiday, and I will be back with another video very soon. You rock. You're awesome. Talk to you soon.